Hello everyone and welcome to Smackdown. I'm only looking fan wrestling. We start off with I think we have another 4 pre-show matches. In the pre-show bout that subpar wrestling and nonsense crowd heat, Fire and Desire defeated Lacey Evans and Nicole Matthews in 7:05 when Mandy Rose pinned Lacey Evans with that little knee thing. Sonya was off her game but still did the best with a 50. Mandy did a 44. Nicole Matthews did a 40. Lacey did a 42. Yeah. We get a 42 here. I thought this was gonna be the wrestlers have great chemistry, but In the pre-show about that table wrestling nonsense crowd heat, Rhea Bloody Ripley and Dakota Kai defeated Deonna Purrazzo and Lana in 6:38 when Dakota Kai defeated Deonna Purrazzo. 40 for Dakota Kai, 31 for Rhea Bloody Ripley, 37 for Lana, and 32 for Deonna Purrazzo. In a pre-show about that subpar wrestling in Little Heat, Eric Rowan defeated Mike Bourne by pinfall in 4:55 with the claw chokeslam. I don't know what the hell the way is. 55 for Rowan, 39 for Bourne. The main event of 61 in a pre-show bout that had decent wrestling, but Little Heat, Apollo Crews defeated Aiden English in 13:15 by pinfall with a sit-out powerbomb. Aiden was off his game, but they have great chemistry, so they're going to run this back on Superstars. 63 for Apollo Crews, 43 for Aiden English. We start off with a 70. Paige, her goons, and Chris Parks. They all come out, and they announce that there will be 2 Elimination Chambers at Elimination Chamber, which Elimination Chamber is a SmackDown branded show, but there will be Elimination Chamber. Whoever wins it will get a Universal title shot, but also there will be a women's Elimination Chamber. And Sasha Banks hasn't chosen her opponent yet, so it will be either for the Raw or the SmackDown Women's Championships, or it will be for the Women's World or the Women's Title. I forgot to add that segment, but the tag team titles are just the WWE tag titles, and the women's title is the women's title. We get a 77. King Corbin comes out. He wants to be in the tournament. Paige allows it. Chris Parks is just pissed off. So King Corbin gets in the ring. Kingdom's there. Commercial break. The GMs are gone. Corbin is waiting and then his opponent music hits, and his opponent is Rob Van Dam, but sadly, in a decent match, King Corbin defeats RVD at 8:47 by pinfall with the end of days following interference from Matt Taven. So RVD's going up for a frog slash. Matt Taven throws him off. Corbin catches him, hits him with a deep 6, picks him up, hits the ends of days. 1, 2, 3, defeats RVD. King Corbin and RVD have great chemistry. 69 for Corbin, 60 for RVD. RVD's declining. Yeah, I know. After this, the Kingdom just beat the shit out of RVD. But then, The Miz makes the save. He saves Rob Van Dam. Okay, I'm back. I just have to pre-book some stuff. Next week, it will be, King Corbin and One of the Kingdom versus RVD and, The Miz. But yeah. We get a 51 in a decent match. Adam Cole defeats Cain Velasquez in 6:01 by pinfall with the boom. With the last shot. I need to change some moves here. Keith Lee, Adam Cole. Because I don't know what the hell's going on with the moves. In this match, I set Adam Cole to dominate, so Adam Cole just beats the shit out of Cain Velasquez. Because honestly, I don't fucking like Cain Velasquez. I don't want him here, but he doesn't do too bad. He was really off his game, so he could have done a 60. So basically, and he's popular, so I'm gonna just bury him. He's just gonna lose until he quits. Or his contract runs up. Whatever comes first. 51 for Adam Cole, 57 for Cain Velasquez. Nothing here. Kane was mad. Yeah. After this, Tommaso Ciampa comes out. He says, "Listen, Johnny, I told you last week, and especially after the Rumble, I'm really sorry, man. So just come out here. Let's have a conversation, I'll apologize and we can put this in the past. Gargano comes out, he just stares at Ciampa. Ciampa just apologizes for everything, costing him the IC title, costing him the Rumble, and he says he will do anything to bring back DIY and bring back their friendship. Gargano stares him down and says that DIY is dead and will be dead forever, and he will never forgive Ciampa. He drops the mic, he leaves. Ciampa's sad. He has a sad look in his eye. Can Ciampa do anything to help his friend? Can Ciampa do anything for his friend to come back? We get a 53. We have our first Elimination Chamber qualifier, and about to have subpar wrestling. Lil Heat, Shayna Baszler defeated Catalina in 5:31 by submission with the Kimura. 52 for Shayna, 44 for Catalina. Yeah, Shayna's going to Elimination Chamber. We get a 68. Alexa Bliss comes out. Nikki Cross comes out and says, "Hey, Alexa, I know the Rumble, it's everyone for themselves, but I forgive you, and now we can be best friends again." Alexa laughs and says, "Nikki, are you stupid? You must be if you think I would ever be friends with you." Nikki, I was in a moment of my career when I wasn't really doing anything. For some reason, even though I'm the greatest, I wasn't really doing anything, and so when they teamed me with your freak ass, I thought, oh well, at least it's something. We won some titles. You were just another you were just a name on my record. Another title win for me. You were never my friend. You'll never be my friend. And I never liked you, Nikki Cross, you dumbass. Nikki Cross cries a bit, and Alexa laughs. Then she leaves. So yeah, that complete turn. The gimmick's gonna suck, but who cares? Not the gimmick to turn. And then we have, and about that Subpar Wrestling Lil Heat, the Undisputed Era defeated the B Team in 602 with the high-low total elimination. Bobby pinned Curtis Axel. 47 for Bobby, 62 for Kyle. They don't have a chemistry boost, which is odd. 41 for Bo Dallas, 54 for Kurt Hawkins. Fun fact, I saw Kurt Hawkins' second to last match before his recent match, because he recently returned, but for a while he had a match with Daniel Bryan, and he had a match before, so his third to last match, because he recently returned in this for some reason, but he had a match with Daniel Bryan and a dark match with Mustafa Ali. But his third to last match here, it was a three-way tag match. The New Day defeated Kurt Hawkins and Scott Dawson. Curtis Axel and Scott Dawson. I don't know why they teamed up. Maybe Dash couldn't make it. The Lucha House Party, Grand Metalik and Kalisto. Also, they had Elias and Dolph, Alexa, Nikki, Fire and Desire, Braun and Shinsuke. Which ended in DQ when Sammy attacked Braun. Roman and King Corbin, Shorty G and Cesaro. This is a coincidence here. Bailey and Lacey Evans and The Fiend, Daniel Bryan and The Miz. Pretty cool. Also, I was a kid and I barely understood what was going on, but I was happy to be there. And I loved The Fiend as a child. Anyways, after the match, Undisputed Era celebrate. They cut a promo saying that they will get the New Day and they will win the tag titles. But then the Good Brothers, the OC, they beat that Undisputed Era. They are pissed off. They were unprepared. They deserve the tag title shots, they think. Forgot to add a title change for the 24/7 segment, so yeah. Let's just. Oh damn it! I pre-booked a bunch. I'm back. Sorry, I pre-booked a bunch of shit I had to redo. Here we go. We keep going. Yes, complete turn. Okay. Truth is running away from all the 24/7 nonsense. He jumps over the announce table, but he jumped too low and clipped his knee on the announce table and just falls on the ground. And then, JB Jeremy Borash. JB Jeremy Borash goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And JB Jeremy Borash is the new, is the new 24/7 champion. So he's celebrating, but then the Unforgotten Sons just come out of nowhere and just beat the shit out of JB. They just beat the shit out of him. Wesley Blake then pins him 1, 2, 3, wins the title, but then Truth rolls him up 1, 2, 3, he wins it. We go into commercial break. Jamie boys, I'm okay. Well, let's continue. And then we continue on to the Cruiserweight Classic. We have our first quarterfinal match. It is Roderick Strong versus TJ Perkins. And in about that decent wrestling but little heat, Roderick Strong defeated TJ Perkins in 12:20 by pinfall with the fucking end of Heartache or Sick Kick or anything else. Roderick Strong. I think I spelled that wrong. Oh well. TJ's getting better at his gimmick. They have great chemistry. 67 for Roddy, 59 for TJ Perkins. TJ Perkins, let's get on to the next match. I'll cut to the final graphic. We have the next Cruiserweight Classic match. It is Cedric Alexander and Richard Kushida. And in about that subpar wrestling and non-existent crowdy, Cedric Alexander defeated Richard Kushida in 8:52 by pinfall with a lumbar check. Cedric's getting better at his gimmick. 58 for Cedric, 46 for Kushida. Should have put Roddy and the odd face here. Should have put Roddy and TJP higher, but oh well. And we cut to the match graphic. Our first two quarterfinals are complete, and going to the semifinals is Cedric Alexander and Roderick Strong. And next week, our Cruiserweight Classic matches are Alex Shelley versus Isaiah Swerve Scott, and Grand Metalik versus the legendary Jushin Thunder Liger. Okay, let's continue. We get a 71, No Way Jose with Ricochet by his side come out for his match. He has a mystery match. Paige, after he got into the Rumble and got so late into the Rumble, he got number 29 Paige got him a special match, so he's in the ring, and then you hear his opponent is Bill Goldberg in an extremely short match. This was like 5 minutes, but I had to cut it due to time. Bill Goldberg defeats No Way Jose in 3:24 by pinfall with a spear. Bill Goldberg and No Way Jose have great chemistry. That's funny. 51 for No Way Jose, 64 for Bill Goldberg. Yeah. Goldberg is on the mic. He says, "Who's next?" Not yet. We get 86. The crowd's booing. Roman Reigns comes out. He says, "Sorry, I've been gone. My last match, of course, being the Cincinnati House Show with King Corbin, but I'm back. I'm upset I didn't win that Royal Rumble match, but but the Elimination Chamber's coming up. I'm gonna qualify, I'm gonna get in there, and I'm gonna go to WrestleMania, and I'm gonna beat The Fiend. Wolf, I'm the big dog." Holy shit. In a decent match, The Bar defeated the Frog Splash Boys in 7:52 when Sheamus defeated Montez Ford by pinfall with a Broads kick. Ford was off his game. Sheamus and Cesaro have great chemistry. 89 for Cesaro, 96 for Sheamus. I might change some plans in the future, Jesus. 48 for Leo Rush, 46 for Montez. Capped for short time. Don't worry, they're gonna have a longer rematch soon, Riccaboni. Out of this, Sheamus and Cesaro, they make fun of Chad Gable. They said Chad Gable thinks that he could have beat Sheamus. No, Chad Gable thought he could beat Cesaro, but even if he won that match, he will never beat Cesaro again. This segment did worse than I thought. AJ Lee comes out, the crowd's going fucking crazy. She talks, he's happy to be back. But then Bayley just beats down AJ Lee. She hits her with her title. She starts screaming. Sasha Banks comes out. Bayley's telling Sasha to hit her with the title, but Sasha's not doing it. Bayley's like, "Oh, fine, give me it." And she hits AJ Lee with the title. She stands tall over AJ Lee. And that starts the Bayley and AJ storyline. No. We get a 73. Maybe should have made this the main event. Hopefully the main event does better. In a decent match, Ricochet defeats John Morrison. Just change this, because for some reason all the moves in this mod are weird. Ricochet defeated John Morrison in 14:59 by pinfall with the 6:30. Lack of psychology, 68 for Morrison, 73 for Ricochet. This was an elimination chamber qualifying match, so Ricochet is going to the chamber. Morrison on Raw is pissed off. Also, Rey Mysterio showed up, so Morrison was about to cheat, but Rey Mysterio stopped him. We get a 95. Backstage, Zayn comes to Shinsuke and says, "Listen, man, I've been dealing with a lot. I've been dealing with that stupid Aleister Black. I wasn't even in the Rumble. Can you believe that? I wasn't even in the Rumble. This is like some sort of conspiracy theory. I don't know what's going on. I've been theorizing, coming up with some theories, but I'm still working on them. But listen, I don't know what's going on, but I need your help, Shinsuke. We need to form the band back together, get Cesaro back. We can all be friends again. You can help me." Then Shinsuke just he's like, "Oh, okay." Then hits him with the belt or hits him with a kick, and Braun Strowman walks in, and they just go back and forth like throwing around Sami Zayn, just beat him down, punch to punch backstage, and after a while they just like, okay, and they leave, and Sami's like, and he's. We get a 79, our main event, and about to add great wrestling and good heat. Randy Orton defeated Bobby Lashley in 16:28 by pinfall with an RKO. During the match, AJ Styles accidentally hits Bobby Lashley instead of Randy. 89 for Randy, 71 for Bobby. Good thing I made this the main. The storyline lost heat though. Bobby's improving in performance. Nothing else. But after the match, MVP shows up and he just gets in the ring and he beats down Randy Orton and he orders Lashley around to like beat down Randy Orton. AJ Styles joins in. He tries to beat down Randy, but then Lashley just spears AJ Styles. And we get to our main event segment. In 83, it's Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt, the Firefly Funhouse. But Luke Harper is wearing a different attire. He doesn't look how he used to. He stares. Wyatt introduces him and says, "Just like me, the old Bray Wyatt is long gone. The new Bray Wyatt's here, and that's the same for this man, the formerly known as Luke Harper. Who are you?" And he talks for a bit. He says some things and says, "Luke Harper is no more. After me getting fired and coming back, I know who I am. I'm not Luke Harper. I am the Exalted One. I am Mr. Brody Lee. And the Wyatt family is gone. Me, Bray, and the future to come to this new family. We are now the Dark Order. So if you're watching this, all you have to do is let him in and join the Dark Order." I know the Dark Order's in AEW, but I don't care. The show does an 83. We increased our popularity in 23 reasons. A pretty damn good show. Randy and Bobby were a great main event. Good thing I stuck with that. The Bar are insanely good. Yeah. So, hope you guys liked Smackdown. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.